I'm getting it in the neck because I've just recorded King Charles, his first speech to the nation, and she said the volume's too low, I can't hear it on my phone.
Is it anyone else?
I had my headphones on. It's on the PC. It's perfect.
Had his headphones
Played
on.
it back.
Anyone else
perfect.
out there?
But you do it on a phone. Oh no!
I've
not heard the speech. The people came in the middle of it. I didn't hear it. I said, we'll go downstairs onto my PC, put the headphones on, and listen to what he had to say. But oh no, I can't watch it. I can't watch it. Why can't you watch it? Why can't you go downstairs, put the headphones on? Anyway.
No, you're the only one shouting here.
I was very impressed because the other night I was talking about.
I haven't heard it yet.
Well, I was listening to his speech, and you should have gone and done your own work before we had this chat. Where I have listened to it, and he was very good. He said, "Camilla is going to be my queen consort." He's put his foot down. Boom. So anyone who wants to criticise him now, it's too late, isn't it? He's done it. He's put his foot down, and good on him. He should have stood up for himself years ago. That's what I say. If he wanted to marry Camilla from the beginning, he should have stuck up for himself, but he allowed himself to be bullied into marrying Diana, and because I'm a Diana diehard, as you know, and just write me off because poor girl died a long time ago. Anyway, that's it. Camilla is Queen consort. And the other bit of information that came along, he said my son William is going to inherit all these titles, the Duchy of Cornwall, the Scottish titles, and he's going to be the Prince of Wales. So he's as good as the Prince of Wales, which means Kate is the Princess of Wales. And he said, when Harry and Meghan wish them good luck with their new life overseas. And that was it, that's all he said. And I thought, exile, ding!
Yeah.
Oh, bet Meghan's cursing the day she kicked off on the royal family.
Have you drawn breath?
I said my bit. That's.
I was going to say, I don't like the way everybody's calling Camilla Queen Consort. She's the Queen. They never called Queen Mary Consort. They never called the Queen Mother Consort.
Yeah.
It's never happened before, and they're doing. Can I please, for God's sake, finish a sentence? You've been taking Viagra again?
No. I'm beyond hope.
It's like you're on speed dial on your mouth.
No.
I don't like it. She's a queen. She's the queen. She's married to the king. Then she is Queen Camilla. I don't want to hear none of this nonsense about consort, because they'll do that for Catherine and they'll do that for other. Technically, it's a queen consort, but nobody has ever been rude enough to say that. I know it is Charles's PR people doing it to dumb it down for people like us. But I mean, either she's not the queen or she is the queen. But I don't like the consort thing. Oh, and I can't wait to see what she wears for her coronation. I know that's jumping the gun a bit, but
I'll just interrupt for our American friends. The sovereign, okay. If the sovereign's a girl, the sovereign means the actual sovereign, the king or the queen. And with Elizabeth, she was the sovereign. So her husband that she married isn't the king, because they don't do it that way. He was the prince, wasn't he?
yeah.
Whereas if it's the king is the sovereign, as in this case Charles, his queen, it's called consort, but they're only going to call her consort at first. She'll just be Queen Camilla.
Oh, I hope they
you
drop
watch,
it.
they'll drop it, and it'll just be the queen, because everyone knows, even if Diana was alive today, she'd be the queen consort.
Yeah, but they
but
never
it's just
would
queen.
have said it, would
it's
they?
Just queen, like the Queen Mother was queen consort, you know.
Nobody called her that.
Nobody would dare call her that.
No. Or Queen Alexandra. Or
no.
Queen Adelaide.
But I'm very proud of him, because he's put his foot down and said that's the case. Because there was loads of people saying she shouldn't be queen, she should be the Duchess of whatever. But she's not even Duchess of Cornwall anymore, because William's just inherited all that.
Yeah.
Him and Kate are the Duke and Duchess of Cornwall now.
And Cambridge.
And Cambridge, and goodness knows where else. Oh, loads of titles, you know. Prince of Wales, Princess of Wales.
And she's wearing Diana's ring.
And she's wearing Diana's ring.
But that gets upset.
I wish Meghan Markle good luck overseas.
Yeah, so do I. Good luck, Meghan. Good luck.
Poor Meghan, she must be... I And I hope she doesn't go to the funeral.
I don't know if she will or not. Oh, yeah, I saw a Spanish magazine today, because the Spanish are always way ahead. Someone said they're having 3 days mourning in Madrid, for a start, because we're a monarchy here as well. And our Bourbon family, they're sort of related to the Windsors. And I saw this Spanish magazine, and in Spanish, the headline was, Meghan Markle will not be attending the funeral of Queen Elizabeth II. But when I clicked on it, it said, this article has been deleted. And I thought, ooh. So, because do you remember we found out Boris Johnson had COVID 48 hours before anyone in the UK?
We did, yeah.
And a load of people on Facebook said, just fuck off, you wanker, you're lying.
I said, no, he's been in St Thomas's Hospital all night.
Yeah.
And they go, how do you know? Have you been holding his hand? Hey, there's nothing on the British press about it. I said, well, of course there isn't. You won't find out till tomorrow. But it's all over the Spanish news.
Yeah, they're ruthless.
And then the next day, oh, he's been in St Thomas's Hospital all night. And they're all like...
Yeah, not one of them said sorry,
And I said, oh, I think an apology is in order. And they're like, fuck off.
No, the Spanish news, Spanish press are ruthless.
Finger on the pulse, I'm telling you.
And they also show a lot of graph eco stuff, don't they? In wars, they show absolute blood and guts all over the front page. I can't bear
Bodies
it.
full of bullet holes, and in the British press, they
And
cover them up
on
and
the
everything.
telly they do it, don't they? You know, it doesn't matter how
Save you
awful
from
it is.
yourself in case you have nightmares and PTSD. The Spanish don't care; they'll just film it.
Yeah, it's
They do,
terrible.
they
But
do.
no, I've got to say, I've never really been a fan of Charles. But I'm really proud of him. I think he's done so bloody well today. Even though I haven't seen his speech yet, I did see him outside Buckingham Palace.
Why didn't you go downstairs and listen to it on my headphones?
Well, should I just fuck off now and do that?
Well, then you'd know what you were talking about, wouldn't you?
No, I saw him outside Buckingham Palace, and I thought both he and Camilla were very brave because the crowds could have booed. You know, they could have been. They didn't know for sure the reaction, and I thought that was very brave. And I think he'll be a good king. I think he will. He's off to a good start because I have seen in the newspapers. I mean, I saw the bit where he said, I will make William Prince of Wales. And I thought, yes, Princess of Wales, finally. Well, I know Camilla was the Princess of Wales before, but you guys know what I mean.
Yeah.
And I didn't hear the bit about, oh, good luck, Meghan and Harry abroad.
It was very quick.
It's all over the newspapers, though. I saw her on Google. Oh, Madam will not be amused. I'm not amused. I'm not amused. And Harry's face, actually, his face is just... do you think any of what he's done is actually beginning to dawn on him? Graham?
No, he's obviously head over heels in love, and he's dug his heels in and he's having none of it. He's just a bit stupid, isn't he?
I don't think he's head over heels in love. He looks absolutely miserable to me, and not just because the Queen's up. Before that, for months, he has looked at a face of thunder. He's one of those people who wears his heart on his face. His expression.
Thing is with him, he can come back. He can come back, hanging his head down,
I'm not
saying
sure
I'm sorry.
he can. They wouldn't let him on the plane, apparently.
But they won't let hair back. He's got to flick hair away before they let him back.
I suppose he'll learn the hard way.
You're going to go and watch this video then?
Not right now. I'm really tired, Graham.
It's been a hard day.
It's all right for those who've been sitting on their arse on a dolphin boat all
It's
day.
been a hard day on Facebook.
I don't do Facebook. I've never been on Facebook. Well, I have been on
No, I
Facebook,
don't.
but I knocked it on the head in 2018.
It's just a facetious way of saying on the internet all day.
Yeah, I have
Who have you
actually.
been chatting to today?
None of your business. My boyfriends.
I'll hear none of it. You've been conspiring with people, have you? You haven't got any secrets to divulge online, no.
My lips are sealed. I'm not saying a word. I'm not saying a word.
She never...
And I want everyone to remember I'm not saying a bloody word.
And she knew the Queen was dead before Lady Colin, and she never said a word.
Oh, I don't know about Lady... No, I don't know about Lady Colin Campbell or, you know, how she found out. It's just we found out in Jib because that's one of the things they do really well is marching up and down and processions and ceremonial stuff, and there's loads of people in there.
And they're going to tell the Prime Minister here
Yeah.
pretty fast. And then everyone's on alert.
I think Fabian subscribes to one of us. because
Well, it'll be you, won't be me, will
he
it?
used a little bit of, well, quite a lot of our lingo in his speech last night.
Yeah.
I like to think Fabian, and he's grown a beard because he doesn't like that I said he reminds me of my nephew when he was 14, Timmy. So I noticed he grew a beard, and I thought, what have you done, Fabian? I'm going to tell him when I see him, because we see our Chief Minister around all
He
the time.
looks alright with a beard.
He does, actually. He's lost a lot of
I
weight.
think he
as
looks
well.
better with a
he's,
beard.
He's looking quite sexy at the moment, isn't he?
Thing is, in Gibraltar, right, you can bump into the Prime Minister in the shops.
Yeah.
You know, it's not uncommon. You see him, you walk down Main Street and there he is, and you go, oh, hi Fabian. Oh, hello. And I was behind him at the checkout in Tesco's.
I remember our Benty
Last
went
year.
up to him and he went, are you the dude in charge of Gibraltar? And he went, yes I am, young man, yes I am. And they high-fived at the back of the dolphin boat.
But it's
incredible.
not like the UK, you know, not at all. It is the part of the UK, but it's not.
I've been watching their tributes. They were going up and down Main Street, John Mackintosh Square, the convent and stuff, and they were interviewing Gibraltarians about how they feel about the Queen dying, and they are so patriotic, they are so loyal. It was really lovely to hear. And they all had different reasons, you know, why they liked her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, have you run
Well-
out of steam?
Well, I'm deep in thought, darling. I'm pondering. I don't just run off at the mouth, you know.
If you say so.
But no, I was going to say something. You interrupted me, and I've lost my train of thought. I was going to.
I did not interrupt you. I did not. And the camera can prove that. Oh.
Anyway, Fiona's watch is back in the repairers.
Yeah.
It's steamed up on the inside.
Maybe it's because I'm sweaty because I'm going
I
through the
don't know.
menopause.
I
And
don't know, but
I'm a very damp person.
one at the
at
watch
the
shop
moment.
says, "Are you sure you haven't submerged it in water?"
No, I bloody well
doing
haven't.
the
I've been
washing
really
up or anything?"
careful.
And I said to him, no, I'd tell you if it had. But he reckons the stem, that's where the water goes in, the stem. He reckons it had gone rusty inside.
my
so
sweat.
He's going to have to get another one.
That's all I can think. Isn't the
But
menopause?
it's
the
absolutely
hot flashes.
zero. There's no waterproofing on it at all. And in case anyone wants to mug me for my watch, okay, this is a Timex. You can buy these for 30 quid.
I don't think anybody's going to mug you, Graham. Just got the sensation. You don't really look like a sort of muggable person.
Well, they might come in a gang.
I don't think they'll even come in a gang, honestly, mate.
Oh. No, but I'm not one of these people who brandishes a gold Rolex, you know, because it's asking for trouble, isn't it? You mean asking to be mugged? I was watching a video of this guy. I told you he had a shop where he was renting vans out in Birmingham. Was it Birmingham? Nottingham? One of the places. And two likely lads rocked up with ballies on and just went into his office, pinned him down, got him in a headlock, and the other one was taking his watch off. But there was loads of CCTV cameras in there, and they got 10 years each. 10 years. But I mean, the guy having a big gold Rolex.
It's quite serious, though.
With yeah, it's robbery. With it's
Sorry,
it's
excuse
robbery
me, everybody.
with robbery with violence. Sorry, am I boring you?
No.
Thought you'd finished anyway.
No, I wasn't saying anything. I was just yawning because I'm tired. I'm genuinely
Such a
tired.
hard day on the internet.
Really.
Just goes round the house with a little yellow duster and going wipe the smudge off. Oh, there's a smudge in that window.
I think you should cut your losses and end it there before you get beaten up.
Get it in the neck again. Was that it? I'm sure there was something else that we were going to say.
Well, there's a lot to take in, isn't there? I mean, most of us have never been through the process of changing monarchs. At one point, they were changed quite frequently because Edward VII, well, I think he died quite young for his age, and George V, and then
My grandfather.
we had David. That was short-lived, wasn't it? And then Bertie.
My grandfather had about 7 monarchs.
And then, of course, the Queen. Yes. So they changed a lot. Changed monarchs. Look, I'm pretty sure my gran was born in 1904. When did Victoria die?
01.
Oh,
So
right.
my grandfather would have had one more than you then,
Right.
because he
Yeah.
had Victoria. He was born in 1897.
My grandmother had Edward, George,
No,
David, George, and the Queen. 5. That's 5, isn't it?
Queen Victoria, Edward VII, George V,
George, David.
David, yeah, he was Edward VIII, wasn't he?
No,
Then George the
Yeah.
Sixth and Queen Elizabeth.
6.
So there's six
Yeah,
monarchs.
my gran had 5, and I've only had 1, and I think most of us have
Did
only
you
had
miss one out?
No. No.
That's about right, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, it's strange changing a monarch
Well,
because.
Prince Eddie died, didn't he? He was going to be the king.
Do you think Queen's Council will become King's Council?
Yes. Apparently, yes. Someone told me that today.
And HMS, Her Majesty's ship, will become His Majesty's ship.
Yeah, well, they don't
His
have to,
Majesty's Prison Service.
They don't have to change the H. Though, do they?
No, because the H stands for his or her, obviously.
Yeah.
They thought of that before. But it's His Majesty's government now.
Yeah.
And these are all obvious things, but
Anyway,
they're just like, because we've never
got to have the
had a
funeral
change of
for
a
the
monarch.
Queen first.
Yeah, she's got to be put to bed. Where's she going to get buried, do you know?
I have no idea. I have no idea. She may have left special wishes, or
Well, they usually
Westminster Abbey or-
get buried in Westminster Abbey unless
where was Prince Philip buried? Frogmore.
Windsor.
Or in the chapel with
I-
Henry VIII.
No, I don't think so. I think they've got a mausoleum. I don't know.
There's a graveyard at Frogmore.
But you'd think if he was buried at Windsor, she might want to be
I think
buried
Wallace.
with him.
I think Wallace and David are buried in Frogmore, side by side. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Oh, here we go. Friday night. It's definitely time to end the video, Graham.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, everybody. May your God go with you.